Ringo Sparky here, and we're continuing with Factorio. We have the start of our highway or our assembly line going. We now have um, uh, iron, copper, no, sorry, iron plates, gears, and transport belts all being transported on the transport belt. The next level was going to be to kind of get copper up and working in here. I want to lay that out and do the same where it'll be 3 rows of copper and then the top will be copper and coil. And I may actually even switch it and do the top with just coil and then 3 rows of the copper plating. But what we need to get done to start this process is to build. Oh no, we have our miners actually. Our miners should be right here, looking at the process here. We're getting ore all the way up to the very top, it looks like, so that's good. Possibly because it is kind of backed up though. So let's start with our copper. I want to put it in a spot where it will just get copper. Let's see, we'll do 5 to start. We need to fix our electric lines here too. Just gonna kind of keep these basically even for the time being. There we go. And then we're gonna need a lot more road. Wish there was a way to do something other than single clicking. Oh shoot. Leave it there for the time being. Okay. Run these through. Yeah, I'll do a splitter. That's how I'll probably do that. Let me run that through too. There we go. And then that way I can map out how I'm going to do this. Here we go. I've got an idea. Oops. Wait a minute. How is this going to work? Spacing. Whatever I'm going to have, wherever it's going to come from. Let's see, that'd be 1. Oh, 2, 3, 4, and then in with the splitter going to the bottom. So some of this stuff is like spacing and input versus output ratios that you'll kind of just pick up over time. It's really not easy to fully explain until you start to get a feel for like kind of like a spatial awareness in a sense. Like I'm gonna want it to go down 1 lower than if I do it that way. See, like I thought I could do, but then I forgot I have to do these, so then that pushes it down 1 more if I want to make sure to keep space, and I already set myself up with 4 right here. So if we space this out, it should go right to my top. So then let's space it out another 4 more with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can take this stuff and bring it back. That, like that. This to go in here. And we can run this. Ooh. Well, it may actually just be enough space for all of this. Alright, so yeah, I think thinking this is going to have to go a little differently now. Because we want to meet the coal up with it as well, too. Do a few of those, even though I already have the stuff lying around. Okay, so we need, yeah, and this can even go like that, and that'll actually work out perfect. Yeah. May as well try to use as much space as possible. I hope those two. Hopefully we can work around it. Okay, I don't have a lot of my stone furnaces, so let's make a few more of those. I said I had 10, so 9 more. 9 of those to make a total of 10. And those are, oh no, wait a minute. It's gonna have to go, I think we can make this work. Oh, shoot. Oh, everything has to go one back further because of that being pushed back. Can we still make this work? Well, so instead of it being 1, it'll have to be right here. We'll finagle it over there. Can we even cut this? Not without destroying all of that. So let's try to fix that there. Get a few of those going. We're going to need a bunch of arms too. So back to placing these, because we do have them now lined up properly. Okay. Probably don't have enough arms, so keep at a few more. A lot more. We're going to need 20. I don't care. I'm going to just make a few more because I know I'm going to need them. I don't like to make too many of the yellow ones because we'll move past them eventually, but we're still going to have to deal with them. Up here, no, because of the way it all is, just keep it like this. Sometimes you can choose to do staggered if it works out. I'm going to try to stay away from that and keep mine more at the same. Just every 2 here to fit in. And then same here. Actually, I can probably jump down and maybe stagger. No, see, that's why, because then you end up one off and it just do it the same. Okay. No, we don't need to worry about going to get coal. I was just about to run up and do a coal run, and I'm like, no, we're bringing it down. We have automated our whole coal process very easily, which I'm actually kind of happy about. Usually I have a little bit more trouble for a little bit longer of a time period. Oh. And we have to finish the rest of this. Couple more. Okay. Oh, and take off that so we don't need to see. We can use Alt to toggle on and off to see what the things are doing. Oh, we could always have gotten this back too. And then I'm thinking, how about I'd like to just actually collect these, even though they're going to be building them quite slow. It's not the greatest spot to stand, but let's look into possibly red potion production. Looks like we need just copper plate and an iron gear. At this point, we're going to start building stuff as if we have stack or fast. Again, those are going to take quite some time before we get the logistics of that, but I want to start getting this up and moving now. And definitely red potions are probably the next spot. So let's build at least 2 factories. And it wanted copper and the gear. So we have quite a weird large pull based on this. We're also going to eventually try to see what we can do about condensing things as well. Normally I like to make all of my lines equal, but for this I'm just going to bring the one up just so I can start getting it. I'm questionable about how or where you want to do your stuff first. I'm just jumping to the red potion because it looks like we're already stalled out again on it. So my factories, we like to keep it this far off. Wondering with the extra movement, maybe far we can move it. We'll also like to keep these things nice and close. I'll try that and that, maybe pushing it. Okay, you can always set these up first if you want, so then you're reminded on what needs to come up here. So, for now, the way we're going to do this it's going to be fun and tricky. We're probably going to have to move that up a 1 higher than comes off the belt. Maybe. Trying to do this also as condensed as possible. Okay. 1, 2. I'm thinking I'm going to need 2 of these guys. I'm going to need an underground passage. And so your mind will get better about learning how to make this as creative as possible too. Okay, so we need a way to pull that off and ship it up. Splitter. Go right there. This can go 2, 3. Yeah, and then that's. And this should work perfectly right there. Oops. Oh, darn it. I might have to move it 1 more up. I see what I'm doing. I see where that's going to happen. Yeah. So this will be 1 higher than the rest. And that's okay. I think that'll actually work out better for everything anyways. It's coming from there. It should go there. That's not how I want that to work. Wait a minute. On that, there we go. That works out a lot better. However, it should still be fine either way. So let's try to get electricity. I want to make sure that it sets that down on the right side, which of course it's not. Okay, so that's why we need to figure these things out. I think that if I just do it this way, it should work out. Yes, perfect. And you'll figure out these like rotational get-arounds. And not to say that I even have the best. I'm sure there's much more efficient ways than the way I work at things. Oh, shoot. That's not grabbing what we wanted, though. I just saw that. It's not grabbing from the far side. And let's see, that won't grab what we want either. Oh, am I jumping the gun on this, maybe? Let's see. Yeah, I was hoping it would. Or then, I guess what we could do shouldn't affect that. Shouldn't affect that. It's probably this too, which I didn't like in the first place. So what we would need to do then is still, I think, something kind of ugly and weird either way. Oops. Make sure that goes right. So then this would go down, loop, no, further, and then up. And this is gonna go and like that, and that'll switch those. Okay. And we put our ramp. Come on. Fill back in. And see how well I like all of this here in a minute. Drain this to change that. And we can drain this to push that through. We're not going to really force that through. Oh, I see I got way too much road there at the end anyways. As long as both the iron plates and the gears pull up at close to the same time, we should be fine. Actually, I think I'm just going to bleed. Well, first of all, we don't need that and we don't need that. So then I'm going to bleed the rest of this. Okay. And that's moving questionably slow because of everything. I might try to produce one or two more of these somehow. Let's see though. Okay. Now, with that in play, fix all of this up, clear that, and our roads are coming back here. So now, when we put on there they go, it works. We already need more. Just get a handful of those going. Hopefully enough so we can finish out. There we go. An electric pole on everything. Where were we putting them before? Try to keep it simple. And red potion. Red potion. This is weird. I'm not entirely sure where I want to leave this. I'm almost even starting to think this to here, and then two solid rows. We might fill this up, but maybe we'll just do another batch downward. Which, so in that case, actually, for the time being, let's just do this. We'll set up a laboratory right here and just feed them directly, and so they don't even have to go far or anything. And then over time, oh, that is going up actually. Let's see. Oh wait, I don't know why I'm spacing it. That can be touching. And we'll just do that. Put it on that side so that it's at least spaced a little bit farther. So now we have two research facilities going and one that's just pumping them in. Actually, let's be really smart about this. Put a steel chest, or an iron chest, right there. Another hand. We'll face it this way, forget spacing now. And then that. And the reason is you can see now things won't be backed up on the belt. We'll be able to build a ton more of these, and everything's going to move a lot more efficiently. I want to jump right to our green potion so that we can start working on that, and depending on how things go, we may work out nicely here around timing, although it's going to beat us way to it because I just want to make sure this is all good and dump that there. Okay. For green potion, it's probably not even going to tell us. Darn it, I want to jump up and see. I believe we need this and this. So we already have this built. So we need this, which needs 3 things to actually build. Oh. So we're going to need iron plate and iron gear, which we already taken care of, but then the electronic circuit, which we don't. I keep hitting that. And that just needs our copper cable specifically. So we're going to run into our coppering now. Tons of nice roadway. So I'm just going to build some more. And I don't know how much ultimate spacing I am. I'm limited on even, you know, what I know. I'm not even trying to act like I know close to anything. There's so much of this game I still don't know. We're trying to just move along through it as efficiently as possible with a decent design. So I like to make these kind of freeway highways. It's what I've seen other people do, and I've had some luck with it in the past building up my own design, but it really does require a lot of space and really thinking and planning and knowing the ratios, which I don't. Like, we may be able to put another 1 or 2 here, but putting 4 might, you know, the 4th one might not get anything at all. So we'll have to see and play with that over time. But for now, we have our spacing, so I want to bring everything to at least there. Is that really what I ran? Yeah, that was interesting. Get a bunch more of those. Hey, wait, I don't need to build them. I have them right here. So keep the machine running and producing. So yeah, that'll help me build a lot, grab a lot more. And then this way I know that everything can start fresh again from here, whatever space it needs. And we're pretty compact. Things could be a touch closer here and there, not there. So I like that. It might stink if we come to rework things, but for the time being, it's very, very compact and very nice. So, copper. That's all we're going to need for this one. So let's bring it up, and I want some more splitters, because I like to do some stuff to keep this nice and balanced as well. So we'll do, can actually do it right here. And a couple of those are going to need to, you usually tend to be going back and forth on using these a lot with our system, so it's nice to have a few on hand, and not even like 1 or 2, but more like 4 or 6 kind of deal, or 8, because you'll burn through them real quick. Anyways, yeah, so nope, let's run this first. And nice, now that we have it set up, we can kind of follow and repeat, which keeps things moving along nice and easy too. Okay, put the 2 roads there, and we have new research to deal with. Get these guys, I want to get these guys next, but we still don't have a way of creating the green. So in the meantime, let's just start working through everything else. We can ammo up, weapon up, especially if we're not in peaceful mode. Get that, start getting your ammo going. You'll need it. For us, we can relax for a little bit. Okay, yeah, run that road up a little bit higher. Probably won't even need that much. And then at least 2. And I'm going to always start with 2, and then we'll add a 3rd one and tweak it as time goes. I don't need to keep it the same height. I can actually drop it lower again, one lower, because I don't have to deal. Oh, let me look at how we did it over here. Yeah, we should have room by dropping it one lower. Okay, put our arms out. Delete the extra road. And always want to call these telephone poles. Our electric poles are down. And road back. And I think the one extra will be here. And we can just match. Thanks, and I think probably just do that. Man, I keep running out of that. Okay. From there, make our copper. And we even could do more elaborate systems, like then running it back each time, now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe I don't want to run those back. I'll just maybe pull up raw copper, build that, put it in, and then build up the other. So the chip, that's what's really important, the chip. Copper and then iron. Yeah, I'm going to, like that, already deleted. These are going to go the other way. And I need a thing of copper. Research is done, so just keep moving along. You'll go through it quick at this moment. I guess let's get our road up so we're following that and helping keep things spaced so we can decide how we want our iron plate to come up with this. I think I'll probably just take a middle row instead. Trying to decide. See, we can't split with this being like that. So I may go back later, which I'm not sure if I really want to do, and turn this whole thing into maybe a double-sided gear. And then eventually, the top one. So I'm definitely going to have that. Hold that. This. I could bring this up here. Here. No, that's not. Oh, that's fine. There we go. Make our tunnel. That doesn't need a tunnel. And then fill in so these are even. And then, oh, that's right. So what I'm thinking about, how would this do? We want it here and then here. And I wonder if I want one more down. If that'll help push the balance, or if it might just pull too much. But okay, should be fine. And then one more so we can see everything nice and clear. Awesome. All right, from there, 2 more, 4 more, maybe 5. Good old research. All right. And we can do a lot of repeating of this stuff too with like blueprints, and we can map it out for spacing nice with them. I don't use it as much as I should. When I do like to pull it up, those once I actually have the building robots, and then I'll have them build it for me, that's when I'll actually use it. Until then, I just try to guesstimate with my... Alright, where are we here? Yep. Electricity. I think we get away with it here and here. And so does that mean we're good with the chip and the chip? So that is something we'll run, and we'll run that here next to the road. And I might even decide to share them so that they run on one line, because they're both going to be going to the same thing anyways. Another assembly machine to then be converted into green. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm just going to have those share one line, which... Wait. I am for this point. I'm going to circle it and almost cause it to die or make a closed loop. But I like this because I think it's going to be very, very useful for red and green. And they tend to be a little easier anyways. So I think we've got this. I'm just trying to think. I want those on the other side. Oh, so I just do it like this then. I just take this down, around, down, and you have to go one extra. The trick to the thing that I do here is that you have to have this piece right here. Otherwise, this will try to lock up and merge as one. But if you keep the tail here, then it keeps these as kind of this path and this path, which is nice. And we don't want it to double side, so we're just going to bleed it out and then run it right up. Yes, I think I'm happy with how this is going to work. It's not going to create a massive amount of stuff at one time, which can be problematic. Like, it's not the fastest that we could move. You know, kind of like what I was talking about with the chests before. But, it's... Oh, wait, that's not where I want it. I want it right here, there. Make sure you have those facing the right way and pay attention to them. It can be a little... Oh, shoot! Whatever's happened. Are you kidding me? I had those on the right way. I don't know what was going through my brain. Usually I'm better about things. Maybe I wasn't thinking about how the chips were going to be placed down. I don't know. Yes, and I see research. Just move on to the next. That's actually a pretty useful one right there, the chip. We may have wanted to have gone at that a little sooner. Okay, so now that should work. Double siding all of that, and then the best part is we can go back and repeat everything again. 2 more factories, 4 more arms, some electric poles if we can, some road if we can. We'll figure out the rest. Here are our factories. This is going to be a little interesting on how I might have it loop around. I don't know, but let's get in there. Nope, it's not the chip, it's the green potion. And start, because it's definitely going to be slow. Oh yeah, look at that. Just gonna make it probably with pole. Or no, we'll have a little extra for electricity. Have to actually check our meter. Might be, or no, we added more, so we may be fine. All right. And now eventually green potions will be pushed out when they're done. And let's run this up a little higher. I don't want it too high. Because I want, let's see. I actually do want it like that. So like I want space for these guys if we expand it, but we have other issues. So it's arm, box, arm. Should be fine right like that. There we go. Make sure these are actually moving along. They are not. I sent the wrong thing to them. That's right. We're making the arm. I screwed this all up. So we have to make the arm. Alright. I wasn't paying attention on my ingredients here. And I was jumping the gun. It's not the chip, it's the arm. So we have the chip. What we need to fix is that. We're going to need to space that out a little further too. Shoot. How we're going to do that? Let's see, we need the chip. And then these two. Okay, chipping those two. So the chips will go straight up. And this is going to have to go straight up as well. Start the two there. We're going to need two of those as well. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And that handles all of that. That's actually really nice. Just one for all of that. Should work right there as well. So then we'll pull this around. So we're kind of playing and experimenting with this to see how well it's actually going to work, because there could be better ways to funnel this, but this is what we have working right now. So that should put it, come on the far side. And now we would run this up. Hopefully, come on, having enough room to do so. Come on. See how well we do this again. There's the trick. And we're fine, because those don't need to cross anyways. Then, yeah, we completely lose all of that, but we have our closed network loop, so to speak. And now we can make green potions. So, looks like it. Well, put the other one in there too. There it goes. Awesome. So now let's get these guys out. We're going to loop them back. So here we go. Do we, yeah, let's just run it back from here now. We can actually kind of get this going. No, that doesn't go there. It goes here. So it's going to be arm, box, arm, road. Bingo. And now we will get our arms. I'll make it more because I know we're going to burn through things quick here. Looks like I'm just outside of the reach there. Oh, wow. And then again this way. Oh, I guess I could have pushed it over. I see what I could have done. Save myself all of that. And hopefully that should trade off and not, you know, kind of pile out or fill out or block the other one there, but still all go to the same location. Oh, fast inserters, that's what we want. Speed up everything. Yes, we did want that chip. I forgot that chip does a lot. Let's see. And then we're just about done, so it's perfect. We actually beat it. And we have now both red and green being stored, so we can go into anything. Made a little bit of mistake, but I'm actually happy with myself. We got it. So now we actually do have more of a closed network on that. It was not as exactly opened as I was going to like it to be. So let's try to check where we are. And if you want, you could get lights. I think we just built those, but it's heavier taxation on your electrical grid. So I don't tend to use them as much, but it is kind of annoying when it comes to night and things are a little darker. You know, you're wandering around with your little flashlight here. It looks like it's about even. And this way I just can keep seeing how my supply chain is working, and I like the long roads because it's basically like having a chest. You just have all the stuff now on the road here visible to see. And we'll fix this with logistic robots over time anyways. But for now, it works. Yeah, and things are going good. We haven't actually had to... Oh, that's right. We don't need to replace our coal. They're fully automatic. Fully automated. So this is a really good time to actually let's check our electrical grid just to make sure we're holding good. Yeah, about halfway or so. Fine. So yeah, we're fully supportive right now on red and green research, which is awesome. If you want to get a little weird, and I do this sometimes, I don't always necessarily like it, but it can work. The way I chain these together, you don't have to chain them together like I do. I would prefer to rather do it on like a conveyor belt, but it gets a little tricky when you start rocking more than 4 of these things. So we're gonna do, and I want maybe one more of these. We're just gonna have them pass through each other. It was really weird, but I found that it can be done, and ever since then I use it. Come on. There it is. So now it'll pass them through, and it'll only keep 2 on at a time, which is not ideal for efficiency. However, for us to burn through, and then theoretically this is going to triple or sorry, we had 2 and then we just added 2, so it's actually going to double our time for research. So that'll be nice, especially later on when it gets a little bit slower. Plus, there's some other things you can do to boost up research time. Let's go get some. Actually, it's right in front of us. So let's just jump ahead here and get some wood. I want to have this for when we start collecting our electrical. Start building out more of our electrical system, which. It just gradually happens as we build more factories, more assembly plants. It'll get chaotic when we go into solar energy, which obviously only boosts during the day and doesn't do anything at night. But it can help out from having the water and everything. And you can build giant fields of them, which in a sense, I don't know, it still takes up space just like it does up here, but you don't have to, there's nothing to maintain. You don't have to worry about coal going in or anything. It's just, boom, you get it for roughly half the day. Yeah, I want the I want the faster automation first. So let's get that going. And then it's, like the processing, the engine and circuitry will open up quite a bit. This will actually open up a lot that I was complaining about with our electrical grid too. Oh, and then there's solar, so I can get right into it. Plus, that's fast inserters. I thought there was fast belts or something. Maybe that's further down the road then, I guess, somewhere. Keep our eye out for it. And then this is another tool belt if you want. It could, yeah. Again, I'm actually quite pleased, quite happy with this because it's all fully automated. I don't have to worry about anything. The coal is dealing itself. We have plenty of resources. They're not going out anytime soon. And I actually don't really even need to scale up right now, which was surprising. I thought I might need to. I was kind of wondering how this was going to go per se over here. But you can see I'm really actually in my closed circuit here. So this is what's nice too. If you want to make it as just a, a closed circuit and then run it off, run it differently rather than down here the way I am. You could see it only looks like I'm using one gear to make basically one transport belt, and it takes plenty of time. I don't remember how many it takes in here. 2 and 2. So to get enough time for you to build up 2 and 2 for one of these is probably enough time. I know there's a lot of others that we went through here. I'm not factoring in each and every single aspect of our machine, but it's not taking up as much space as I thought it would. It's still taking up some, but then we're bleeding everything else through. And then we can basically just start over again back right here. Trying to think to do so. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Trying to decide where I want to start it. We can. Oh, look at that. That's why things were looking a little weird there. But we'll go back to 4. We can even go back to 4 full iron by simple here. Oops, I want to go one more so we know where the edge of everything is. Oh, those look like they're going the wrong way. Alright, where are our splitters? And I'll even grab that so it's kind of flushing them all through however things need to go through. Kind of just averages it back out so that not one single line is being taken from, which in our case the top one is usually that one. That's not the best design. I'd have it one more, but yeah. Alright, I know we have them, so let's just throw down a few of them. I am kind of getting tired about the situation. They're kind of expensive to build, too. I mean, look at that. But we'll go and throw them out, because it'll just be nice to have. They're pretty bright. I can space them decently. Oh, I didn't mean to have two right there. Even that's a little close too. I could have maybe have put it over here somewhere else instead. Where is that? Does that work? That does not. Oh, right there works. Okay. Whatever. I see it. I'm sticking with it. Yeah, see, this doesn't even get to work because it's just not pulling stuff fast enough. And this can't even put it down because it's not pulling fast enough. So these are actually, yeah, I'm totally gonna do it. We should have fast inserters too. 2, 3, 4. I'm just building a bunch of these up because what I want to do is this right here. It's gonna be weird, but it'll guarantee that I'll have a ton of figure out a good spot for electricity pipe to come down. Ooh, and figure out what I've got going on there. So many different things. Just always have to take care of. I screwed up my road somehow. Fix that all at the end. Okay. Whatever, right here. So it'll be where the box will go actually. And the reason I'm doing this is so that they can keep burning through and I can have a stash of these building up. Ah, perfect. I'm glad I definitely went to go get that wood when I did. Oh, it does reach. Perfect. So see, once that belt's full, it'll still keep filling it up here, so then I'll come in here and whenever I need a large amount of road, I can come. And this will be handy too, because when you upgrade to the faster belt, you'll need the base belt. We'll just come pull from here. I like my little stash boxes, because you always will come across a point where you just might need a large sum of something and boom. I'd like to honestly do it with these gears right here too. But I think, yeah, I think I am going to do a little stash box with those as well. So we have our faster assembly machine now. We don't have steel. We got to get on steel. I have an idea of what we'll do or where that'll. Maybe I'll just have the steel connect down here, so maybe this was silly to do then. Alright. Why did I forgot why I even needed that? For the better plant. Okay, well forget that. We'll go back with the old. I just really need one. We're going to start building the fast inserters at all times now, unless we want the filters. Don't think we're really going to need the filters for too much. We get faster stuff and better stuff down the road either anyways. Okay, so nope. I like to start with the assembly and then the road. And this we're going to just pile up into a chest. We won't even need road on the other side. Actually, we'll just do it right like that. Iron chest. And in goes iron, out comes gear. There we go. And now we have a box of gears just going for whenever we can pull Down the road, we can then use our logistical robots somehow. Okay. I think iron, sorry, steel is what I want to deal with. Oh, and I can just cheat and do it right here, I think. So that's going to work. I don't need to cheat, I mean just put space. So, 5 has been our lucky number, which we should still have the miners. We still have all these miners. So let's run them right here for... Oh, there's something in the way right there. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I gotta think about this. Because I need a coal line coming in here as well. I might just split off from that one. That should probably be enough. Okay. So coal will come, iron will come. Really run out? Look at that. Alright. I suppose a fast inserter would work. It's not gonna necessarily take up everything, and theoretically things will back up anyways. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a ton of these guys. That's why I'm figuring out things. Let that get going. Oh man, can I... Okay, that'll work. Alright. Then... furnace and then double furnace. Oh, I might have to switch that and fix that here. Can I have furnaces? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Oh wow, how many of these do I still have? I still have a ton. I think I just knocked out all my furnaces. Let's go back and hit those again. I'll need 10 of them. Okay, so wait a minute. I don't think the spacing is right on that. It's not. There we go. Oh, because of that, I should have probably mixed that and moved that around. Oh well. Then I'm going to need to do the same thing again. Oh. Ooh. They're going to have to go... on a belt. And pulled back off. So arm, belt, arm... Figure this out. Now I'm starting to lose my mind on things. It's not far enough either. Nope. There we go. Running low on resources gets annoying when you're trying to plan things out and you haven't brought enough with you. I feel like I could do this better. I just want electric furnaces. Where are my furnaces then? Put these back here. Unless I'm double counting for some reason, which I'm starting to think I might. Let's figure out what I want to do here. I don't even know why I put that far away. There we go. And this way it'll split and divide my coal. So I can bring it down each line here. All right. Oh, they need more iron. Uh-oh, what's... Oh, I got the coal going down the wrong side. That might have been right, needing all that extra space. Alright, come on. Let's see. Bring that down and around. Or do I just do it like... There we go, like this. And then this one. Go back in just like that. Alright, so now bleed this through so that things go on the right side when everything comes in. And that should be keeping everything running smoothly. Everything has its own line. And steel should be getting produced. I need 5 more of these. And they do get crafted slowly because of all the different pieces and parts for them. Another thing to have, like, you know, using the yellow ones maybe pre-made or so, which we do in a sense kind of have, and we could have put a chest maybe to make it work better, but oh well. Yeah, I'm not actually going to go. Oof. I think I might know why that happened. I don't think we're overuse on power. I think our coal got ahead of us with this fast inserter here. So let's try this. That's a ton, actually. Yep, and we can just manually put them in here instead to get things going. Come on. Let's check our power usage. Yeah, see, we're only halfway, so I think the issue is this guy here. He just pulls too fast, and it's actually not even that. I think here's more the issue. We can fix it really easily. Just run up more. Okay, we don't want to leave that hanging. Just keep... Oh wait, we still want... Faster research time. Engine. Oh, a lot of different things. Oh well. I didn't grab any of the transporter belts. Oh well. just switch sides on it. I don't think it'll actually matter for us because it still gets put on the same side there. And let's just confirm that just to make sure. Perfect. Okay. So that'll fix that. I kind of had a sneaking suspicion that initially that might just be pulling too much. And I'm wondering if anything's going to get past it. Ooh. Actually, it's not looking like it, so 5 might not be enough. Come on, I can't get the big... That's just going to be a ground problem right there. Oh no, it's me. That's nothing. Okay. Till 3 more. We can deal with that here. Get them all nice and easy with 1. And run that down. And then that might actually then start pushing enough through so our fast inserter can't. And it's I don't... And even if that little bit gets through, we should be fine with the 2 boilers. But the real issue is I need it this much to be coming through because those furnaces are going to burn it up quite quick. Okay, so yeah, with the new amount coming through, it looks like a few more can get through. And hopefully that'll even back up so it won't be an issue. Okay. We can fill some of our manual stuff up here. That was creating side projects for us. This is pretty much useless. Actually, this is useless now. There we go. So we can use that somewhere else. Do I want to use that? Why not? Inserter. Oh, and I'm feeling like another one too. Why not? It's gonna take a second. Just try to make sure. Oh, we don't even have it coming down now. That's right. And I wanted to fix. And do we want to put it down here? This is what I'm thinking. Get a splitter. And see, this was supposed to be the top row of it. So we'll keep that the top row. Figure out something with those arms. Because I'd like to get those back on the conveyor belt as well. Alright. Here's my splitter. And see, we can work it just like that. And then bring this through too. I guess a couple tunnels. Oh, then just grab the, I don't need to make this. We've talked about this. 300 should be decent. So let's pull that all down. Oh, I haven't even made any road for it yet. Alright, this is looking good. I can figure out how to rotate and pay attention to keep my fingers. Right down. No, what's actually going to happen is this to here. And then this. Oh, we talked about this a while ago, and I don't know why I forgot. gonna run it there with this. Then we don't need this, so we can just push this out here. And it looked like two. Okay, moving along. I guess it's working. Again, it's not the fastest in the world, but it works. Let's check out how this is going. So yeah, they're barely even refilled by the time that they're used up. As long as you don't hit one, or as long as the one bar doesn't go all the way down, which looks like they're actually doing pretty good. So that's I like that. And 4 for the time being is okay, but we could obviously go a bunch more. This is what I don't like. Our steel production is a little ugly. Also, matter of fact, let's try. I need. Start it right there. I want those going into a case, whatever, a chest, I mean, so that I can collect them and they're not just waiting around doing nothing. Okay, was there, I don't even know, research time, or I would go armor actually, but we don't need to worry about it just yet since we haven't been attacked, so research time. Okay, so yeah, this way I can fill up on steel nice and quick and easy. And with this, actually going to probably go around replacing a lot of my assembly plants. Could be the nice next thing to do. Already kind of hating it, so I'm gonna, ooh, that won't work right there. We'll put you there then. Alright, and I'm thinking this is actually probably a good spot to stop. I've already probably gone on a little bit longer than I needed to. I like how I concealed up my red and green potions, got everything automated, so I don't need to touch anything at all right now. I'm really happy with that. So thank you very much for watching and have fun playing games.